Hey, today we are making a recipe from Nutrisystem. It's a recipe for chili. Now, it's their basic recipe, but I tweaked it as usual, and it turned out really good. I really like it. I wasn't sure if I was going to make my chili recipe today or theirs. I'm glad I tried theirs because I really do like it. It made 4 servings, and each serving is 2 power fuels, 1 smart carb, a vegetable, and an extra. So there you go. Let's just turn around and get started cooking. To start this chili, I'm going to heat my heavy Dutch oven. I'm going to add a tablespoon of avocado oil. I'm just eyeballing it. You can measure it. I just wasn't feeling it. You ever get like that? Then we want to add about a half of a chopped onion, or how much ever you like. I think I'll add a little bit more than that. Let me turn this down a little bit because I always get too high. And to this, we want to add our seasoning. So we got a teaspoon and a half of chili powder. This is the dark chili powder that I get at the Spice and Tea Exchange. And a half a teaspoon. I started to say, half a teaspoon of cumin. And a clove of garlic. And we're just going to kind of cook this together just a minute or two. Okay, we got that kind of mixed around. Now we want to add 1 pound of hamburger. This is 93%. I will season that hamburger with house seasoning. It's just Paula Deen's house seasoning. The recipe is on our website, or you can just Google Paula Deen's house seasoning. I put it on everything. So we're just going to cook this until the hamburger is completely brown, and we're going to break it up while it's cooking. The hamburger is done, and I could tell by smelling it there just was not enough chili powder. So I added another half teaspoon, so that would make it 2 teaspoons of chili powder. But I'm going to taste it at the end to see if it needs any more of that or any more cumin. But for now, I have 2 teaspoons of chili powder and 1 half teaspoon of cumin. I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of tomato paste, and I sprayed my spoon here to help it come off of the spoon a little bit easier. And what I'll do with this is I'll take it out and by tablespoons and freeze it and pop it in a bag, and then I can pull out a tablespoon at a time. Let's stir that around a little bit. Now I have 1 can of petite diced tomatoes. I'll stir that around to get that tomato paste blended. And then I have 1 can of beef broth. Stir that around. And finally, I have 1 can of drained and rinsed kidney beans. It's like 1 3/4 cups. I'll just say 2 cups just for ease of calculating, because quarter a cup is not going to change, I don't think, the power fuel, or I should say smart carb. Now we're going to bring this up to the boil, let it go, then we're going to turn it down, let it go about a half hour. I let mine go for 20 minutes because that's as thick as I want. I still want a little juice because I'm going to eat some crackers with it. So let it go as long as it gets as thick as you want it to get. And this was as far as I wanted. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to divide it into 4 even servings, as even as I can get. 2 for today and 2 for tomorrow. And when I get it plated up, I'll let you see. Here is the final product. This is 1/4 of the recipe. I did end up adding another half teaspoon of cumin. Like I said before, you taste it, you add seasonings that you like. You might want hot sauce in it, a little more chili powder, a little less. However, just taste it and go from there. But I like the consistency of it. I like that it still has a little bit of juice to it for my crackers. And it's really good. I'm very pleased with this recipe. So there you go. Nutrisystem's chili.